Good, everybody. Welcome, one and all to the Corsican Ball. This is Steve the Baxman Baxley, and you are on the Sports Final. Yes, we screwed up the first part, obviously, so I've erased it, and we're going to do things the way I've been wanting to do things, weirdly. Let's go to it and let you some college football scores. UTEP leads a Bill Christian with 6:04 left to play, 17-10. Final in overtime, number 19 ranked Louisiana over Georgia State, 34-31. Final score, Navy over Tulane, 27-24. Final score, Pittsburgh, number 25 Pittsburgh over Syracuse, 21-10. Number 11 Oklahoma State over Tulsa, 16-7. Boston College over Duke, 26-6. Liberty with Justice for All over Western Kentucky, 30-24. Number 13 ranked Cincinnati, a 55-20 winner over Austin Peay. Good. Angle like this. Number 7 Notre Dame didn't even let South Florida play. They won 52-0. UT of San Antonio defeated Stephen F. Austin 24-10. Number 24 Appalachian State Marshall over number 24 ranked Appalachian State 17-7. 14th ranked UCF over Georgia Tech 49-21. Troy over Middle Tennessee 47-14. Number 1 ranked Clemson means business. They just defeated the Citadel 49-0. SMU over North Texas 65-35. Louisiana Tech over Southern Miss 31-30. Number 17th ranked Miami of Florida over 18th ranked Louisville 47-34. Texas State 38. UL Monroe 38-17. North Carolina State 45, Wake Forest 42, and postponed due to that COVID virus. That COVID virus has us in his spell. Houston, Baylor, BYU, Army. That was number 21, BYU, and number 22, Army. FAU and Georgia Southern, Charlotte over number 12. North Carolina, Houston, and 16th ranked Memphis postponed, but we have one more final. Coastal Carolina over Campbell Fighting Campbell's 43-21. That's it in baseball. Yes, these have a soft spot for this gentleman, and I'm glad he decided to take this step to take the class step. Detroit Tigers manager Ron Gardenshire retired on Saturday, informing general manager Al Avila that he was not feeling well from a health perspective, according to Jason Beck of MLB.com. Gardenshire explained that he had been overwhelmed with stress, with that manifesting in the form of shaky hands. Lloyd McClendon, Detroit's bench coach, will manage Tigers the rest of the year. The 63-year-old Gardenshire, who will turn that age in October, seemed unlikely to return to the Tigers next year. His contract was set to expire at the end of this season, and there had been no known movement towards a new deal, not even after Avila received an extension in July 2019. In 2+ seasons at the helm of the Motor City Kittens, Gardenshire led the Tigers to a 132-241 record and a 34.5% winning percentage. The Tigers' 21-29 start to this short-caked season had them on pace for their best season under his watch, albeit from a winning percentage perspective. And prior to taking over the Tigers, Gardenshire had managed the Minnesota Twins for 13 years, and during that time, he won 50.7% of his regular season games and led them to 6 postseason appearances, all coming off American League Central Division victories. Though better known for managing at this point, Gardenshire did play 5 seasons in the majors as an infielder with the New York Mets. In 285 career games, he batted .232, .277, and .296 with a .8 wins above placement. or replacement, excuse. The 61-year-old McClendon has 7 years of managerial experience under his belt between his stints with the Pittsburgh Pirates and Seattle Mariners. In those 7 years, he won 45.1% of his regular season games. That mark included one winning season, but no playoff appearances. Now, the Tigers entered Saturday's contest against Cleveland 3.5 games behind the Houston Astros for that 8th and final seed in the American League. The forecast from Sportsline, CBS, gives the Tigers less than a 1% shot at reaching the tournament. I even said that they may not make it. Note, I said may not. Now, well, maybe they got a chance. We'll all find out, won't we? Speaking about baseball and finding out, let's do so right now, shallst we? That's right. It is time for little bocce-bocces for you. But right now, it's time to give the baseball a little toss and a grand salami hit of scores. So here we go. Are we updating now? We are updating now, which is why I'm stalling a little bit. And here we go. We go to the top of the 9th inning. It is Mariners 4, Padres 1, 4-8-0 for the Mariners, 1-6-0 for the Pods. Let's go for the final. Shallst we? We shallst. Oakland Athletics blanked the San Francisco Giants to nothing, 6-6-1 for the A's, 0-6-0 for the Giants. Luzardo for the Athletics gets the win. He's 3-2. Gausman gets the loss for the Giants. He's 3-3. Gausman, San Francisco pitcher, pitched 6 full, gave up 1 hit, 1 earned run, got 6 strikeouts, 3 walks. Luzardo for Oakland. He pitched 6 full, gave up 5 hits, no earned runs, 7 strikeouts, and no walkies. Phillies over the Blue Jays, 3-1, 3-9-0 for the Phils, 1-2-0 for the Jays. Velasquez gets the win for the Phils. He's 1-1. Ryu gets the loss for the Blue Jays. He's 4-2, and Hunter gets his first save for the Phils. Ryu, the Toronto pitcher, goes 6 full, gives up 6 hits, 2 earned runs, got 8 strikeouts, 1 walk. Velasquez for Philadelphia pitched 6 full, gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run, got 6 strikeouts, 3 walks. Hope they do, boys and girls. The Tigers beat the Indians 5-2. They did it for their now former manager, Gardenshire. They won 5-2, 5-10-0 for Los Tigres, 2-8-0 for the team that will soon lose their name, Indians. Cisneros gets the win for Los Tigers. He's 3-3. Metron gets a loss for the Indians. He's 2-3. And Garcia gets his 3rd save for the Tigers. Turnbull for the Tigers pitched 6 full, gave up 5 hits, 2 earned runs, got 7 strikeouts and no walks. Garcia pitched 1 full inning, gave up 1 hit, no earned runs, 3 strikeouts and no walks. Marlins beat the defending World Series champions, the Washington Nationals, 7-3, 7-15-1 for the Marlins, 3-5-1 for the Nationals. Lopez gets a win for the Marlins. He's 5-4. Corbin gets a loss for the Nationals. He's 2-6. Cooper, Miami first baseman, went 2 for 4, a run, a homer, a double, 3 RBIs, and a walk. Lopez, Miami pitcher, pitched 5 1/3 innings, gave up 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 7 strikeouts he got, and 3 walkies. Cardinals beat the Pirates 5-4, 5-3-1 for the Cards, 4-6-0 for the Pirates. Woodford gets the win. He's 1-0 for the Cards. Howard gets the loss for the Pirates. He's 2-3. Cabrera got the big save for the Cards. Keller, the Pittsburgh pitcher, pitched 6 full, gave up no hits, no earned runs, got 6 strikeouts and 2 walks. Cabrera, the St. Louis pitcher, pitched 1 2/3 innings, no hit, and no earned run, left his hands. That's right, 0. He never gave up any. 3 strikeouts and a walk. And no walks, excuse. Mets beat the Bravos 7-2, 7-10-0 for the Mets, 2-6-1 for the Braves. Peterson got the win for the Mets. He's 5-2. Anderson took the loss in stride. He's 3-1. Cano for the Mets, second baseman, 3 out of 4. a run, a homer, and 3 RBIs. Peterson, the New York Mets pitcher, pitched 6 full, gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run, got 10 strikeouts, and 4 walks. Not bad. Not bad at all. White Sox beat the Reds and blanked them even. 5-0, 5-8-0 for the Sox, 0-6-0 for the Reds. Foster gets win for the White Sox. He's 5-0. Bauer goes in the double uprights, 4-4 for the loss. Bauer pitched 7 full innings for Cincinnati, gave up 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, and a walk. While Foster for the White Sox pitched 2 innings, didn't give up a hit or an earned run, got 2 strikeouts and no walks. We keep going, and the Astros won over the Diamondbacks 3-2. That's not what we wanted. Astros 3-6-0, Diamondbacks 2-4-1. Paredes gets the win for the Astros. He's 3-2. Weaver gets the loss for the Diamondbacks. He's 1-8, and Presley gets his 11th save. Presley, the Houston pitcher, pitched 1 full inning, didn't give up a hit or an earned run, got 2 strikeouts and no walks. Paredes, the Houston pitcher, pitched 2 full innings, didn't give up a hit or an earned run, nor strikeout or walk. Brewers over the Royals, 5-0, 5-4-1 for the Brews, 0-4-2 for the Royals. Burness gets the win for the Brews. He's 4-0. Bubic gets the loss for the Royals. He's 1-6. Burness, the Milwaukee pitcher, pitched 6 full. Gave up 4 hits, no earned runs, got 9 strikeouts, and no walks. Bubic, the Kansas City pitcher, pitched 5 1/3, gave up 1 hit, no earned runs, got 7 strikeouts, and 4 walks. Yankees mollywopped the Red Sox 8-0, 8-11-0 for the Yanks, 0-5-3 for the Bo Sox. Happ got the win. He's 2-2 for the Yanks. Mazza got the loss. He's 1-2 for the Sox. Happ pitched 8 full, gave up 4 hits, no earned runs, got 9 strikeouts, no walks. Frazier, left fielder for the Yanks, went 3 for 4, got 2 runs, a homer, and 3 RBIs. The Tampa Bay Rays defeated the Baltimore Orioles 3-1, 3-9-0 for the Rays, 1-6-2 for the Orioles. Morton heard Nolly a who, but got the win, and he split it 2-2. Lopez gets the loss for the Orioles. He's 2-1, and Thompson got his first save for the Rays. Morton, Tampa Bay pitcher, pitched 5 full innings, gave up 5 hits, 1 earned run, got 6 strikeouts, and 2 walks out of the deal. Arozarena, the designated hitter for the Tampa Bay, went 2 for 4, a run, a homer, and 2 RBIs. Dodgers beat the Rockies 6-1. 6-7-0 for the Dodgers, 1-5-1 for the Rockies. Kershaw gets the win for the Dodgers. He's 6-2. Gonzalez got the loss for the Rockies. He's 0-2. Kershaw pitched 7 full innings for the Dodgers, gave up 4 hits, 1 earned run, got 6 strikeouts and no walks. Taylor, shortstop for the Dodgers, went 2 for 3, a run, a homer, a triple, and 3 RBIs along with a walk. Twins beat the Cubs 8-1, 8-10-0 for the Twins, 1-5-1 for Los Cubbies. Pineda gets the win for the Twins. He's 2-0. Mills sang the blues for the Cubs. He's 5-4. Pineda gets 5 innings pitched for the Twins. Gave up 4 hits, 1 earned run, 1 strikeout, no walks. Whistler for Minnesota, the pitcher. Pitched 2 innings, gave up 1 hit, no earned runs, got 6 strikeouts and the walk. And here we go, your last score. Angels over the Rangers, 4-3, 4-8-0 for the Angels, 3-6-1 for the Texas Rangers. Mayers, got the win for the Angels. He's 2-0. Martin got the loss for the Rangers. He's 0-1. Lynn for the Rangers, the pitcher, went 7 full innings, gave up 7 hits, 3 earned runs. Got 5 strikeouts and no walks. Mayers for the Angels went 2 full innings, gave up no hits, no earned runs, 3 strikeouts, and no walks. Okay, let's get back into it, and we do have some MMA, or otherwise known as the MMA. So let's give you that. And we're going to go to about 12:45. So here we are, face to face, a couple of silver spoons. let's get to the card and the results of tonight's MMA little tap dance tonight. And only about three events head up the card. Jaron Ennis defeated Juan Carlos Abreu via 6-round TKO. Tug Scott Namayar defeated Kobia Breedy via split decision. The judges went 111 to 111, 114, 112, and 114, 113. Erickson Lubin and Terrell Gasha for junior middleweights is continuing. Total punches landed and thrown through 12. Lubin 143 of 570 and Gaja of 107 of 480. And Erickson Lubin has won. Congratulations. There we go. He beat Terrell Gaza in a 12-round rout, as it's called. Okay. Leave us do more. And let's give you some basic basketball. And we got a series. That's right, folks. We got a series for ever-loving distillation. Celtics Heat. That's a series. If the Boston Celtics were going to go down 3-0 in the Eastern Conference Finals, it wasn't going to be because they let Miami. Hello. Teleprompter. Thank you. It wasn't going to be because they let the Miami Heat dictate the terms of engagement. 3.5 minutes into Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals on Friday, they'd scored at the rim 3 times. And by the end of the third quarter, they had 50 points in the paint to the Heat's 22. Unlike Game 2, the Celtics offense did not stagnate when Miami went to its 2-3 zone. They made quick decisions, used the Heat's aggressiveness against them, and attacked the paint with a purpose. With a 117-106 win, Boston is now down 2-1 in the series. Jaylen Brown was a maniac on defense and played perhaps his best all-around game of the playoffs. He finished with 26 points on 11 for 17 shooting, but lost 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, and a block. And that was just in 42 minutes. Jason Tatum, 25 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists. Kemba Walker added 21 points on 8 for 16 shooting. Miami wasn't good. They shot just 33 for 85, but managed to hang around until the final minute. Center Bam Adebayo had 27 points on 10 for 14 shooting, 16 rebounds, 3 blocks, and 2 steals. Off the bench, Tyler Herro, well, he scored 22 points, dished out 4 assists, but did almost all the damage in the first half. Boston led by 13 points at the half and as many as 19 in the third. The Heat went on an 11-1 run late in the third, briefly threatening to pull off the kind of comeback that sunk the Celtics in each of the first 2 games. Boston responded with a 7-0 run, and the margin was back to 19 early in the fourth quarter. Miami was able to make it interesting late in the fourth, cutting the deficit to 5, but it's hard to earn a come-from-behind victory when you shoot 4 for 26 from three-point range in the second half. Boston, back on target, beats the Heat 117-106 to cut the Miami Heat game leadage to 2-1 is now how this series stands. And this is drawing closer to what I call full plate, which is of course all 7 games, with the Celtics meeting the Los Angeles Lakers. You may bet on that to happen. Okay, time now to go from the NBA to the NHL. And game 1 of the Battle for Lord Stanley's coveted chalice began. And it was pretty good, but Dallas had control of everything. They beat the Lightning 4-1 to take a 1-0 lead in the best of 7 series. Kudobin for Dallas is one of the stars. Oleksiak for Dallas, the second, and Hanley, the third star for Game 1. Congratulations. Oh, while Game 1 was just getting started, Gary Bettman held a State of the League address. That's right. National Hockey League Commissioner Gary Bettman gave a State of the League address on Saturday. Catch up. During a press conference prior to Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals, as has been tradition. Among the standout comments he made was that the 2021 season could potentially start as late as January, though there were no definite plans or answer on when it would actually start in the first place. Bettman did note that the league had only just begun informal consideration options for the start of the season recently, as the coronavirus pandemic has caused a lot of uncertainty in the NHL's planning. The closest thing to an exact start date was given back when the league's plan for a bubble season was first announced in July, which was December 1st at the time. Now, regardless of when that start ends up happening, one thing that the NHL is a bit more certain of is the desire to play a full 82-game season. The commissioner added that it was conceivable the next season would start without fans, then transition into fans attending games in limited capacity, but noted that that was just speculation on his part. Quote, how and when we do that is something that we don't all have enough info to make any decisions. And among the unanswered issues was how the league was planning to navigate issues of allowing teams to play across the U.S.-Canada border. The league had to hold its entire quarantined bubble season and playoffs in 2 Canadian cities, Canada, for this unprecedented situation. Just 7 of the league's soon-to-be 32 teams, with Seattle's arrival, are located in the Maple Leaf land. The concern has reared its ugly head, not the Toronto Blue Jays being forced to relocate to Buffalo due to cross-border travel restrictions. The league is in its final stage of its postseason bubble experiment after 24 teams were sent to Toronto and Edmonton to play out the playoffs. Only the Stars and Lightning remain. Bettman boasted that more than 30,000 coronavirus tests have been done in that time with 0 positive test results. Boy, are we glad for that, ain't we? Yes, we is. All right. Therein lies your NHL, your MLB, and your MAB. Or no, your MAB. Yeah. Your NBA. Somewhere around there, it's the truth. Okay, and more Major League Baseball news. The Chicago Cubs may still be the top dogs in the NL Central, but that may now be a little bit zelty, if you know what I mean. The Cubs made a roster move on Saturday that seemed concerning at the time. They announced that right-handed reliever Rowan Wick was placed on the injured list, retroactive to September 17th, with a left oblique strain. Lefty Andrew Chafin acquired, and the trade deadline comes up as a corresponding move. Things got a little serious, and it might cost Wick the rest of the 2020 season, playoffs included. That is courtesy of Sadev Sharma. Now that is a very big deal. Wick had been one of Ross's primary late-inning guys this season, along with Jeremy Jeffress and Craig Kimbrell. In 19 outings, Wick has 4 saves and 5 holds with 0 blown saves. He's pitched to a 3.12 ERA with 20 strikeouts and 5 unintentional walks in 17 and a third innings. Now, what's worse, the Cubs bullpen has really settled in with the current stable of arms, rightfully derided as a major weakness of the club in the early going. But headed into Saturday night's action, the Cubs lead the majors with a 1.92 ERA in September, 51 and 2/3 innings. With Wick down, the following pitchers are currently throwing will take on increased importance. Kimbrell has a 1.59 ERA with 24 strikeouts and 11 and one-third innings since August 6th. In September, he's gone 6 scoreless innings, striking out 11 against 0 walks. Jason Adam only had 10 outings this season, but he struck out 18 in 10 and one-third innings with a 2.61 ERA. And Dwayne Underwood has had 7 straight scoreless outings, striking out 9 against 1 walk and 6 and two-thirds innings during that time, allowing for a paltry 143, 182, and 190 slash line. Chris has been good all year and holds down the closer job. Well, there have been some shakiness lately. Ryan Tepra has mostly been good this season, though 2 meltdowns have skewed his line still. 28 strikeouts and 18 two-thirds innings show what kind of stuff he has. The good news for the Cubs is with just over a week left and a 5.5 game lead in the NL Central, they have time to see how they want to reconfigure things without Wick in the mix for late and close situations. The bad news, they just lost a major cog in the most improved area of the team with the playoffs looming. Speaking of things going a square, now tonight's WrestleMania hut on my part. But former Tiger, now Houston Astro, Justin Verlander has told folks that he's going for Tommy John surgery. Ooh, that's going to bear watching. Isn't it? Yep. There we are. Astros starting pitcher Justin Verlander will undergo Tommy John surgery to repair the ulnar collateral ligament in his right throwing elbow, he announced in an Instagram video. Down with a right forearm strain, and there was a report from the Houston area that he was done for the season and would need Tommy John surgery. Verlander shot down the report on Twitter, calling it inaccurate. Yeah, you guys didn't cheat by banging a damn trash can during some crucial games in the playoffs and World Series. Now, with the procedure coming so late in 2020, the entire 2021 season is now in jeopardy for Verlander, and he could be shooting for the start of the 2022 season. Now, this is where it gets tricky, though. Verlander's only season, that's his age 38 season. Shirley's 39 season, coming off Tommy John surgery with all that mileage, 2,988 regular season innings, and saw 3 hits while striking out 7. In his 16-year career, Verlander is .226 and 129 with a 3.33 ERA. He's won 2 Cy Youngs, an MVP, a Rookie of the Year. He also has an ACLS MVP and a World Series ring. He's ticketed for the Hall of Fame, likely the minimum 5 years after he retires. His path forward, though, is fascinating, taking note of the above timeline and the rumors persisting that if he doesn't sign with Houston, could he be thinking of return to Detroit? They say, stay tuned. You will get answer. For us, we have an answer to this question. So, what's the Big Ten schedule for, and we got someone else too. That's right, standing by from the Vatican in the throes of happiness is the rabbi with his predictions. So here we go with the Big Ten football schedule. But and if you want to see it all, you know where to go, cbssports.com or some of the other outlets. So here we go. Let's see what the Happy Hap is going to right now. Let's see. We might as well do the whole shamil. All right, let's do it. The full Big Ten schedule, October 24th, Nebraska at Ohio State, Michigan and Minnesota, Penn State at Indiana, Iowa at Purdue, Illinois at Wisconsin, Rutgers at Michigan State, Maryland at Northwestern, October 31st, Halloween. Ohio State at Penn State. Michigan State at Michigan. Bing that bell. Wisconsin at Nebraska, Northwestern at Iowa, Minnesota at Maryland, Purdue at Illinois, Indiana at Rutgers. November 7th, Michigan State at Iowa, November 14th. Penn State at Nebraska, Wisconsin at Michigan, Ohio State at Maryland, Iowa at Minnesota, Indiana at Michigan State, Northwestern at Purdue, Illinois at Rutgers. November 21st, Iowa at Penn State, Indiana at Ohio State, Purdue at Minnesota, Michigan at Rutgers, Wisconsin at Northwestern, Michigan State at Maryland, Illinois at Nebraska, November 28th at Michigan State, Maryland at Indiana, Rutgers at Purdue, December 5th, Ohio State at Michigan State, Maryland at Michigan, Maryland, at Michigan, Northwestern, Minnesota, Indiana, Wisconsin, Iowa at Illinois, Penn State at Rutgers, Nebraska at Purdue, Michigan at Ohio State, Wisconsin at Iowa, Michigan State at Penn State, Minnesota at Nebraska, Illinois at Northwestern, Purdue at Indiana, Rutgers at Maryland, and it all comes down December 19th, the Big Ten championship game and champions a week, East versus West. And my friends, that is that for the Big Ten right there. They not only are back in, but they will also be blessed by the CFP, the College Football Playoff System. So there you go. A nice thing to do, don't you think? Yeah, it is. Okay. It's time. We don't mess around. We got 20 minutes. So how about we bring you the scoreboard. Yes. When we get full video facilities, we'll show you everything instead of just my ugly mug. But here we go. And let's check a little something here, boys and girls. Oh, wow. Okay, thank you very much. We're also going to update you on the Australian Football League action as we draw closer and closer to their playoffs and their version of Super Bowl, of course, Le Grande Finale. Well, we call ours the Super Bowl, they call ours the Grand Final. So, here we go, face to face, bada bing, bada boom. Let's go to it, kids. 12:26, let's hit the soccer link right now. The Premier League, Everton over West Brom 5-2, Leeds over Fulham 4-3, Crystal Palace over Manchester United 3-1, Arsenal over West Ham 2-1. In Das Bundesliga, Eintracht Frankfurt and Arminia Bielefeld tied at 1. Hoffenheim over Köln 3-2. Freiburg over Stuttgart 3-2. Augsburg over Union Berlin 3-1. Hertha Berlin over Werder Bremen 4-1. Dortmund over Mönchengladbach 3-0. Italia Series A. Fiorentina over Torino 1-0. Verona and AS Roma tied at goose eggs. And in the La Liga, Villarreal over Eibar 2-1. Getafe over Osasuna 1-0. And Celta Vigo over Valencia 2-1. In Spain basketball, it was Real Madrid over Guipuzcoa 86-70. And Gran Canaria over Bilbao 107-102. In Swiss soccer, not Swiss, in Swedish soccer, Herngi. Frölunda over HV 71 3-0. Skellefteå over Leksands in overtime 5-4. Luli over Farjestad 4-2. And Rogel over Linkopings 6-4. In baseball, In the land of the rising sun, the Chunichi Dragons defeated the Hashian Tigers 4-1, 4-6-0 for the Dragons, 1-5-2 for the Tigers. Fukutani for the Dragons gets a win. He's 4-2. Akiyama gets a loss. He's 5-2. Rakuten Golden Eagles over the Fukuoka Silverhawks 3-1, 3-10-0 for the Eagles, 1-6-0 for the Hawks. Takahashi for the Hawks gets a loss. He's 4-2. Sakai gets the win of the Eagles. He's 3-1. Nippon Ham Fighters over the Shibalati Marines 3-1, 3-4-0 Ham Fighters, 1-6-2 Marines. Arihara for the Ham Fighters gets win. He's 5-7. Ishizaki gets a loss for the Marines. He's 0-1. Yokohama Bay Stars swamped the Yomiuri Giants 7-1, 7-7-0 for the Bay Stars, 1-5-1 for the Giants. Hamaguchi for the Bay Stars gets a win. He's 5-4. And Imamura for the Yomiuri Giants gets a loss. He's 3-1. Oric Buffaloes over the Cebu Lions 6-3, 6-7-0 for the Buffaloes, 3-7-1 for the Lions. Yamasaki let the good times roll for the Buffaloes. He got the win. He's 3-4. Nolan got the loss for Cebu Lions. He's 1-2. The Hiroshima Carp over the Yakut Swallows, 3-2, 3-15-0 for the Carp, 2-5-0 for the Swallows. Ishiyama for the Swallows gets a loss. He's 3-2. Franzua gets the win for the Carp. He's 2-2. We have two games just getting underway for a Super Sunday. Right now, it is the Fukuoka Silverhawks and the Rakuten Golden Eagles, third inning, Goose Eggs. And also in the third inning, the Oric Buffaloes lead the Cebu Lions 1-0. 1-0 for the Buffaloes, 3-0 for the Lions. And we go now to South Korea, the Korean Baseball Organization. LG Twins over the Doosan Bears, 9-6, 9-18-1 for the Twins, 6-10-1 for the Bears. Kia Tigers over the Hanwha Eagles, 8-0, 8-10-0 for the Tigers, 0-5-1 for the Eagles. The Lady Giants over the NC Dinos, 5-1, 5-7-0 for the Giants, 1-10-0 for the Dinos. Kiwoom Heroes over the Samsung Lions, 8-7, 8-15-1 for the Heroes, 7-11-0 for the Lions. KT Wiz Swang over the SK Wyverns, 5-0, 5-8-1 for the Swan, and 0-3-1 for the Wyverns. We got some time. Yes, we do. It's time we do this because we haven't had a chance to do this for a while. We're going to do it right now before we go for any more little sports, little prognosticatables. So here we go. Face to face. You realize we got about 13 minutes of a show? We're gonna make this work. Work. Yes, indeed. Work. Okay, we say big old how do you do? Hi, how are you? There it is. Angela Peterson, Christina Peterson, Yuki Tanaka, Anne-Marie Mann, Jay the Brain Man, Matthew Nichols, Jerry Nichols, Nancy Nichols, Joseph Ratcliffe, Rihanna Johnson, Bobby Strauss, Jeff Rollo, Marley Wiley, Blind Lemon, George Templeton. And I missed his take of week 1 of the NFL. I missed that. Anyway, Blind Lemon, George Templeton, Jeff Rollo, Marley Wiley, Dale Sankey, Nellie K9, Mrs. Nellie K9, all my friends from the AFL chat from thebasement.com.au and from other chats in and around the neighborhood of this world. Michael Pickrell, Tony Pickrell, Yvonne, and Ricky Pickrell. We also say hi to Joseph Schwartz and his lovely wife, Randy West. James Murphdog Murphy. And like I said, Yvonne Marie, hi. Deshaun Whipple, Regina Lewis, Rico Flores, Hilda Clark Bowen. Bill Monahan, Sandra Flores, Sharon Baxley, Uno Baxley, Michael Gaminsky, Brenda Gaminsky, Stephen Michael Gaminsky, Pat Ben, Stephen Rivera, Daniel Wilcox Graves, Stephen Miller, Susan M. Harold Bickford, Pamela Anderson Hunter, Jennifer Finney, Beth McLeod. And I love the sunshine that you bring us. Brenda Dixon, January J. Keaton, Cassie Little, Helena Kirby, Vanessa Messenger, Amari Woods, I think, yeah. Let's see, Cassie Little, Helena Kirby, Vanessa Messenger, and Amari Woods. And everybody at the old show, Text Me TV. We really need you now more than ever. Marielle Lou, how are you? Beth McLeod, Myra Baxley Duan, Dwight Duan, Sarah Beth Baxley, Tess Broussard, Sammy Phillips, Sammy O'Neill, Casey Ann, Monica Cram, Gary Cram. Of course, Bob Oberhoff, Jante Keith, Natalie Welch, Marielle Lou, Howard Lou, Roman Ronan, let's see. Yes, ladies and gents. Andy Summers, Wyatt Holiday, by the way. I want to show you guys. I got my second order, my second comic book. I wonder if we could show this. Even if we can, we will. And here it is. There it is. I think we can. I know it's on video. It's up. It's wrong way around. There we go. I'll just show it like this. And take it from there. Yep, it's called Rocket Gal and the Mole Men from Mars. There you go, Wyatt Holiday. And Peter Gilmore with the artwork. Mandy Summers with the editing. From the people who brought you, of course, Wart the Wizard. And there's a lot of other folks. I will tell you this, if Stan Lee were alive today, he would truly be happy to see the industry thriving at the hands of these newcomers. Because they got fresh ideas, and they are keeping the comic industry alive and living. And there you go. So we say hi, hello, we mingle, we mangle. Alex Sims, how you doing? Audrey Dahlgren, likewise and always. And Nick Mantis, hi there, pal. How are you? Dana Devon, Ivy McKellen, Angela Box, Brad Boom Boom Shepherd, Lisa Guerrero, me and Guerrero. Mandy Summers. Thank you. Wyatt Holiday and Peter Gilmore. All of my friends on Comicsgate, including Charlie's London, Beth McLeod, Charles Divins, Stacey Hayes, Amy Hayes, Morris Hayes. Fight on, Morris. Come on. Fight on, my friend. And Frida Hayes. Peter Ueda, Luisa Fernanda, Claudia Trejos, Kellyanne Collins, Casey Lennox. Come Geek Some. Nick Ricada, Cleo Glide. Lena and Gwyn. Andrea, Isa, Marielle Lou, Emily Walls, Ronnie Dahl. As I said, Charlie's London, Nick Mantis, Rebecca, Erica Renee Davis, Melissa Coates, and a cast of thousands. And on the Twitter side of life, on the Twitter sphere, that is the Twitter sphere, all my Twitter friends. And to all my friends on the other side of midnight, that is also known as Instagram. And by the way, to those of you on TikTok, using TikTok, your time's almost up. Sunday, it's all bye-bye from what I understand. They didn't get the warden's call, so TikTok is a whole abundance of people I say hello to. Portia Coleman, Charlie Brown, Dorothy Malone, and Courtney. That's right. I'm going to single this person out. That's right. I'm going to single this person out. Why? Because she's a wonderful human being, and she deserves the recognitionable. Courtney, Lynn, Elwood, howdy, and every one of my friends, including Kimberly Wells, Manuela Marciani, and a whole lot of good people, including, of course, Yvonne, all my friends, and the good people you are. And I thank you most graciously. Well, guess what? We got to do it, because if we don't, he'll get mad at us. So, folks, get ready, get set, because here we go. It is time to bring you the rabbi and his picks. That's right, it's time for the rabbi's picks. Football fanatics, get ready. And, oh boy, thank you very much. I know we're at 12:41 a.m. We got about 4 minutes. So, to the rabbi, we say to him with respect, get to picking. So, if the rabbi is there, and he is, Harry, please intro the rabbi. If anybody can do it, you can do it. Time for the rabbi's picks. And while we do that, I gotta do this because still no cameras available. Just okay. We got the rabbi. Well, don't be stubborn. Just do it. Do it, Pruitt. We'll have the audio, and here we go. Rabbi, how you doing, sir? Hey, how am I doing? You tell me. 10-6, 62%. We had to make, math was not one of my finest subjects, Steve. It wasn't. No, it was mainly, learning the X's and O's as my commissionership here in the Vatican Football League. All right, now let's go to it. The doubleheader is CBS's, so let's go to Fox 1 o'clock games. You got the Bucks, Tampa Bay Bucks, Tommy's team, 1-0. Well, let's do it this way, okay? Carolina Panthers 1-0 at Tampa Bay Bucks 0-1. My prediction, hey, if you don't succeed, you ad-lib. Tom Brady will be back. 2017, Tampa Bay by 3. The Rams All right, the Philadelphia Eagles. My prediction, by the way, Rams 1-0, Philadelphia 0-1. My prediction for this game, Los Angeles Rams 31, Philadelphia Eagles 21, the Rams by 10. The San Francisco 49ers 0-1 are at the New York Jets. They're also 0-1. The prediction for this one, San Francisco 49ers 21, New York Jets 24, New York by 3. Minnesota Vikings 0-1, taking on another 0-1 team, the Indianapolis Colts. Here's your prediction. Indianapolis 17, Minnesota 20, Minnesota by 3. Here's something we didn't think would happen. Tomorrow, the Lions, who are 0-1, take on the Green Bay Packers, who are 1-0. To say this is a must-win to keep happy over there in Fordville would be an understatement. This is a must-win for the Lions if Matt Patricia and his crew want to keep their jobs. But guess what? Because of this COVID, Matthew Stafford not able to go to this match. So a new quarterback, the second stringer's coming in. My prediction, because of this, the Lions 24, the Green Bay Packers 21, Detroit by 3. The Atlanta Falcons 0-1, taking on the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas. Somebody must have let the air last week out of Jerry's party bus. Nobody expected what happened last week to happen, but it did. And now Dallas will get its revenge over Atlanta. 27-20, Dallas by 7. The 4 p.m. Fox game, the Washington will go to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. My prediction, the Washington. 27, Arizona Cardinals 14, Washington by 7. You know how they did last week? You know the new look? Who needs a nickname? Just keep him as Washington. That's what I got to say. Hey, I tell you. Jacksonville Jaguars 1-0 at Tennessee 1-0. My prediction, the Jags will jag on, ladies and gentlemen. Jacksonville Jaguars 24, Tennessee Titans 17, Jacksonville by 7. Denver Broncos 0-1, or should we start saying woe-1 at the Pittsburgh Steelers 1-0. My prediction, you want to make it woe-2, Denver, because no one can beat the new Steel Clayton. Pittsburgh 34, Denver 27, Pittsburgh by 7. Buffalo Bills 1-0 at Miami Dolphins 0-1. My prediction, bye-bye Buffalo. Miami 21, Buffalo Bills 18, Miami by a field goal. New York Giants 0-1 at the Chicago Bears 1-0. My prediction for this one, Bear on Chicago Bears 21-10 over the Giants. Chicago by 11. 425 CBS games, Kansas City Chiefs 1-0 at the Los Angeles Chargers 1-0. My prediction, make it 2-0 for the Chiefs. KC 36, Los Angeles Chargers 20, Kansas by 16. Baltimore Ravens 1-0 at the land of JR. No, well, JR's other sibling. Houston Texans 0-1. Prediction, the Ravens shall squawk on. 31-17 over Houston, Baltimore by 4. The Sunday night NFL game on NBC and their Spanish compatriots, their Spanish language compatriots, known as NBC Universo. New England Patriots 1-0 at the Seattle Seahawks 1-0. My prediction, give the ball to Cam. He knows what to do. New England. Almost said New York. New England. 37, Seattle 34, New England by 3. And this Monday night, can we hear it, Steve? Can we play? Okay, let's hear it, kazoo. Cut it out. There is no dancing in football except at the end zone. That's right. The special 50th anniversary Monday Night Football, ESPN, ESPN2, but back after a 15-year absence. It'll also be on the full ABC network. The New Orleans Saints 1-0 against the 1-0 Las Vegas Raiders. My prediction, Make it 2-0. Roll them bones. I want some boxcars. I don't want to see snake eyes. Give it to the Raiders. 27-17. Las Vegas by 10. That's it. It's 12:48 a.m. where you're at, Baxman. Over here, we're just ready. Not for Betty, but for a little prayer from my buddy the Pope. Folks, that's it. I'll see you next Thursday for another little jam-packed game. I am Monsignor Hiram. I am Monsignor Rabbi Hiram Shecky Fleischman, live from the VFL, the Vatican Football League, for the sports final. I'll see you next week, Baxman. Everybody else, keep smiling. Baxman, back to you. Well, thank you very much. Man, we got about 3 minutes left. Anybody in the control room got anything to say? Nope, not yet. Let's go wrap it up for us. I will see you at 4 o'clock for a recap of all the games that were played at the 1 o'clock hour. Yes, I got my fingers crossed for the Lions and their secondary QB who's going to take over because of Matthew Stafford, COVID-19. You know the restriction there. So, Lions, make it a good game against Green Bay. And happy 50th anniversary to Monday Night Football. I'm glad for at least one night it's going to be back on the network that started it all, ABC. I will be DVRing the game. Folks, that's it. We'll have the NASCAR story tomorrow as part of our sports leftovers. Don't forget the Sunday NFL wrap-up show and everything else. It's all coming to you right after Sunday Night Football, 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time. We should be on right after the Last Call Cafe on Spreaker. We go live to tape at 11 o'clock, and then we'll be back on here on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Lugnut6 for another wild, wacky edition of the Sports Final. Until then, I'm Steve the Baxman Baxley for all of us here at the Tom O'Neill Studios in the Fred McLeod Sports Desk. Thank you for tuning in. This has been a Mystifying Creativity production in association with the L2C Media Network and L2C Sports for Everyone. Here I'm Steve Baxley reminding you that I hope your favorite teams always turn up winners. And good night, America, wherever and whomever you are. Thank you very much. Enjoy the Emmys, too, tomorrow night. Enjoy the Emmys, too. We'll say a few words about that on the Last Call Cafe tomorrow on Sir. Thank you. Good night. And blessings.